and we are back. If you're not busy for Thanksgiving break, there might be free folks for a community day. I don't know. I understand. Yeah, just doing a community day is like a thing to just as a big chillin'. Let me say that I'm going to do art. Art time now. Twitch.tv/RevScarecrow. Go back to the Chiptune app. Favorites, how many do I have? 3. Awesome, great. Let's find some more in the jazz midis. Bad. I need like bossa nova or something. You can't be doing this to me. Let's listen to 3 different versions of Autumn Leaves, I guess. There's a new Strong Bad email? That's wild. Oh, Dithertron. What is this? Oh. Oh, wow. There's a website that does dithering. Huh. Well, that's interesting, but I don't really need that. I really just want like a dithering look. If I recall correctly, yeah, here we go. Save image as... Okay. The music seems a little loud. I'll bring it down. Apologies. Is this better here? They're doing some weird shit with this version. Maybe see what the other VFur members are having this weekend. Yeah. This guy's left and right hands don't interact at all. No. Let's try this one. Why is it so scary? Okay. Well, thank you. Can we listen to something like Rhapsody in Blue with the notes sorted from quietest to loudest? You'd kind of floated the idea of antibiotic factor, right? I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry for being... A reminder that split fiction exists. What is split fiction again? Oh, right, right. It takes 2 people. If I clean that up a bit, I think that's pretty good. You need 2 people to play, though. Yeah, I mean, I could get someone for that, maybe, via VFur. No, you're good, you're good. Opinion on this. Glitchwave charts. Glitchwave video games. With Somnic Chance charts, you can build a chart based on anything you want. Choose any combinations of genres, influences, styles, moods, locations, languages, years, and more. Okay, build a chart then. Huh. Wrong link? I still think this is interesting. I'm going to save it for later. Jal? I don't know what that means. I don't know who Jal is. Gaming tier list is what's making the rounds? They ranked Disco Elysium at 1. I have no issue with people thinking that Disco Elysium is a great game. It's just not my thing. Oh, hey, it's Torin. How you doing, man? Hey, Doctor, how you doing? It's good to be seen. It's good to see you as well. You got what you got for me, Doctor? The Doctor from Tarkov has a present. Oh, I see. That's not part of that. Is that a fucking bomb? Yeah, Final Fantasy ass music. I'm not really feeling this one. I don't like the blues, really. We're gonna skip a lot of blues stuff. Body and Soul. Oh, that song, right. Brazil.midi. We got like a sus 5. Sure. Come to Brazil. Do you love video games? Can I just say yes? I come from Yanni's stream to say hi. I don't know which Yanni you referred to. The only Yanni I know of is the guy from whatever that game is called. The voice actor guy. Yeah. How the fuck does he know who I am? Oh, okay. Well, welcome by. Love that dude's work. Didn't he play Mario Kart with Vinny that one time? I have no idea. I wasn't invited, so I don't know. Send him your address. Yanni or this random chat member? I think your art was shown on stream. I don't think I've posted anything. I'd be surprised if my art was shown. I do like making art. I made this and the game that goes along with it. What do you guys think of that? There's gonna be like, options and shit all over the place. Looks good? Let's try and switch it out real quick. What the fuck is this? All right. Well, thank you, Doctor. I'm really glad that you guys... Is Yanni still streaming? He's live. All right. What's Yanni's channel? Oh, right. You can't link it because of the... Hold on. Permit Zev is dead. Should be able to post things now. I'm just gonna... If he says something to me here... Nah, he's fucking around with his thing there. Like, I'll give him a follow. Why not? But... I have no idea. Can you knock on their stream? We have an small art. We have a little smart art. I don't think I've done any art. In fact, I know I haven't done any Ultra Kill art, but I really appreciate you coming by. Game's fucking banger. Oh, we should probably have text on it that explains what the name of this thing is. All right, I'll see you around. All right, I'm just gonna type in Remember the Twitch knock feature? I mean, I can knock, but it's so rude, it feels like, to knock on someone's stream. Let me just put it that way. Like... I'm just gonna let I'm gonna let him do his thing and I'm gonna do my thing, I think. Cabbage drop. Candela. We like Twisted, apparently. Okay, so we've gotten here before. Carlos, what do you got for us? Some, like, deep house? Okay, sure. His stream is also no underage, sure. All right. So I've got... I think what I need to do is I'm just going to put, like, text down. What, I have no idea what the font looked like originally. Should probably not have saved over that. Oh well. Okay, it probably was this font. All right. What's a strange feature? Can you knock on someone's stream if they haven't collabed? Officially, I haven't collabed with you, and I'm not friends with you on stream. Try knocking on this stream, Torrent. Just see what happens. That sounds like a threat. I'm sorry. I mean, that exists. I don't even have the option to knock. Okay, cool. All right. Town of Nowhere. The Ghost Train of Nowhere. Town of Nowhere. The Phantom Train. Town of Nowhere. Ghost Train. Town of Nowhere. Phantom Tracks. Phantom Train. Spectre Train. Sandbass Train. Bass Train. To Nowhere. Of Nowhere. Soul Train. Just throwing different, like, names together, see what works. Town of Nowhere, the Long Haul. Long Haul has more, like, trucking vibes. Did you try Spirit Tracks? Yeah, that one already exists, I'm pretty sure. I like Express, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Spirit Tracks was a Zelda game, and I don't want to go in the area code of fucking with Nintendo. It is still a train term. Any other synonyms for train? Thesaurus. Train. Like, as a noun. Caravan, convoy, line, track. Okay. I don't think caravan or convoy works, but line works. Line is another word. I'm glad, poop face. Hello, Abby. Do you think it's kind of cold in here? I agree. So Town of Nowhere I've always seen as like a like you do like Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, or Star Wars, A New Hope. This is the subtitle for this specific episode. She's very talkative. Hello, Abby. She did a scrunchie because I said hello. Name it later? Well, I'm naming it. I want to name it now so that way I can start working on publishing it. Title screen is going to be the same color palette as the rest of the game. So we could add color. We could. We can add steam coming out of it. Tram to nowhere. Engine to nowhere. Line to nowhere. I like line. Ghost line. Your cow catcher is very narrow. Are the train nerds going to be about that? Are they going to get upset? They're going to get upset, aren't they? The Town of Nowhere. The Grand Line. Hi. Hi. Abby. Come here. Come here. Grabbed. Stolen. That looks too narrow and I'm not even a train nerd. Gotta pet my cat real quick. Hold on. There we go. There's a kitty. It's an Abby. Do you think those things actually catch cows? They knock them out of the way. Cool shirt, thank you. All of the purrs. She's just like stun locked. She's purring and biscuiting. But she's like, I'm gonna get out of the way. Abby, you're staying here with me. You're getting pets. Why would you leave? Why would you leave? She doesn't really understand laps, but she's absolutely starved for attention. I've never met a cat like Abby who, like, needs attention all of the time like this one. She wants to leave, but I'm holding her so that way she can't leave. So she's just getting pet constantly. Mm-mm. You can't leave. You can't leave. I'm petting you. Because as soon as I let her go, she's going to start crying again. She ran real fast downstairs. The horrible fate of being pet. Ghost line? I don't really want to, like, getting railed. I mean, my wife suggested it, so it's a pretty good one. Ghost. Yeah, that's because the way that like GIMP works is you all kind of have to make sure you always have a sample of the like font size and text that you want. Nice. End of the line? End of the line sounds threatening, but similar to the last resort, end of the line could be a thing. Still don't understand why you're not just calling it the train to nowhere. Because it's not really to nowhere, the town. Well, this I mean, like, this train isn't. It's a ghost train. It doesn't work on normal physics. No Vegas. From nowhere? Sometimes. I mean, it's got, like, ghost things. Line to nowhere? Nowhere Express? Phantom Line? The actual ghost station actually exists, right? Ghost Rider is a thing, yeah. I mean, I'm going to fix the font and stuff here in a second once we decide what we're going with, but... Past the Rails End, Forgotten Express. Do like Forgotten Express. Getting railed. Everyone's gonna think it's porn, though. End of the line? I mean, like... I can't make the subtitle Getting Railed. We're not doing that. But yeah. It is a dating game, theoretically. I don't think that's a clickbaity title. I think that's like... I mean, the Communist Manifesto did really good because of the name. I think. Final Stop? Oh, fuck. Here, hold on. I want to play something for you. I got sent something by Seth, and I was gonna see what you guys think of it. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna play the second version of it because it's longer and they did more work on it. So this is Seth Raccoon from VFur. Me and Torrent were on their thing. Like, I think if we're gonna use this, I think I would ask for this to be shifted over to be... I may just ask for them to do music for me because, like, on the train, this is the vibe, I think. SPL, okay, that doesn't spell anything. The title advice is the title needs to be direct and easy to understand, not unique. Dragons and Vampire, I mean, yeah. I like this a lot too. Train fucker. We're not going to name it Town of Nowhere Train fucker. Expressway to Love. You don't really do any dating. You can just impress people. And then maybe they fall in love with you. I should probably make it so you can actually date someone in this. But yeah, no, they did a great job. You can't fuck the train. Astral Train reference? Line of Feelings? You can't fuck the train because there's no... Where would you even put your dick, man? Unless if you're saying it goes the other way, in which case, like, just... No. In the engine, in the smokestack. Okay. In the cow catcher? Not all sex is penetrative? Yeah, but I'd imagine chat wants it one way or the other. In the train Aussie. Can you fuck the metaphor? Why is Rev acting straight? I don't know. I always end up being the straight man. Into the line. I like line. Yeah, I know. Not Spexpress. We're not doing lines. Jesus. Phantom line? The ghost line? The phantom line? Spectre Station? I don't like phantom line either. I don't think that works. My unironic suggestion is ghosted line. It's not really at midnight. You like Phantom Line. Phantom Line, I mean, like, this is the subtitle. Spirit Line. Fate Cross Line. Midnight is kind of the witching hour. I mean, it takes place during the day. Unlimited train works. Expressway to the other side. Wife and chat. Is this in the desert? Sorta. Something with Mirage? Okay. How are you doing, wife? I miss you. Can you tell us more about the train? Sure, let's fuck around in the game for a minute. How's work, my love? Mirage Express? Maybe. Dead? Do you come home today at 4 or 5? Is Gosin a word? It could be. Not like that. 5? Okay. Crazy Train, Train Fucker, Dead End. I kind of like Dead End. Town of Nowhere, Dead End. Okay. Here's what the game looks like right now. Here, hold on. Could pause the music first. It's skipping like all the intro stuff because I didn't bother coding that yet, but Mirage Express. Mirage Express is pretty good. Chat likes getting railed too, but like Line's End is pretty short. Silent Line's already taken? Is it? Crazy Train? The player is aware that they're getting on a ghost train before they get on it. Oh, that was weird. Some sort of hitbox issue there. Well, I'm glad you think it looks good, Ed. Been working really hard on it. I don't know as if it's much of anything, but I worked real hard on it. I kind of like Mirage Express. That could be a thing. Mirage. Okay, gotta make sure I'm spelling it right. And of course, if I copy paste, it's not gonna be happy. So, Mirage Express. Doesn't need to be a the. No, because it's already the Town of Nowhere. I don't think I can put it there. Pull up Balatro and no, but Balatro is a real word. Vanishing Line, Mirage, Rail. Rail's another word we could be messing with as well. You get picked up on a random rail. You don't even really notice getting on the train. Haunted Express, Haunted Line, Dead Line. Vanishing Line is not bad. If you hadn't seen anything about the game, Town of Nowhere, Coming Out Party, no. Dead End Express. Last Stop. Last Stop is pretty good because it's got that threatening aura, but like it's a train thing. Isekai title it? No. End of the Line, I've been thinking about as well. Okay, how about this? I'm going to start writing down in straw poll or some other voting thing different names. Just looked up coffin car. It's cool, but I don't know as if that would work. Deadhead is a perfect term. I don't know as if I can use deadhead. That's kind of already a God, what band is that? Grateful Dead? Yeah, End of the Line might be too generic. Hey, y'all two being good? Dead Set, Departed Railway. Oh. Departed. Departed's a word. It means a lot of different things. What you got, Ego? Departed line? No ticket. Mirage Express is kind of like growing on me. Final Departure. Batch the two best words together. Mirage Departed. I don't think that works. No one, yeah, I don't know as if we need the Town of Nowhere in there. I think so as well, Mango. Final Departure is all right. But it's not really the train's final departure, but I mean, as far as it being a ghost train, it could be. I mean, I guess it's the last train you get on if you're going to be a ghost on it. I don't know as if Iron Horses is going to be a thing now. Blood on the Tracks, Bob Dylan won't mind. Like, I was thinking if we get rid of the Town of Nowhere and we went with something like, you need to communicate Ghost Train in the title. Yeah, I think that we do. Okay, let's talk about like things that happen. And the idea of the game is I mean, Sidetracked is okay. Would a Spanish name be I don't speak Spanish well enough to be able to make a good reference there. Deadline, Last Line, Lost Line, Haunted Meridian. So in the game, it's gonna be like an LSD dream emulator or an ENA like barbecue thing where you just kind of like go around and do shit and have a fun time in the universe. Deadline. It's definitely a supernatural train. 100% supernatural train. Deadass, Choo Choo Chiller, Cinnabite Star. I think Cinnabite is copyrighted. The Boo Boo Train. Mirage Express. Does that really tell you what it is? Gabagoo Express. Not Italian enough for that. Mirage is a type of apparition. Ghost Express, Phantom Express, Into the Line. Yeah, I'm kind of liking Into the Line. Mirage implies that it's hallucinated. Okay, so it's like Mirage Express or Into the Line. Or Getting Railed, or The Ghost Train of Nowhere. Because I was looking up like other stories that are about ghost trains, and no one calls their ghost train like the story of blah blah blah. It's always just like ghost train. I'm not gonna put Getting Railed in the vote. Into the Line, your main title would do heavy lifting. The Town of Nowhere, Into the Line. Mirage Express. There was the Ghost Train of Nowhere. It won't let me add in the last E on Nowhere, but sure. Put a DMC Devil May Cry. So like TTON, The Town of Nowhere. Phantom Pass, Ghost Gateway. Phantom Pass is okay. Town of Nowhere, Thousand Year Door. Phantom Pain. Let me see if there's any other ones that I can think of before I send it. Ghost Line, I guess, could be a thing. Dead Shift, I don't think gives the name. All right. Poll in chat for y'all. On the chance that this gets picked, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the tiny thing that I have to do in order to make it work. And I found that if you go about a quarter of the size, so a quarter of 12 is like 3, a quarter of 80 is 20, so like 320, something like that. Oh, no, not that. Layer. Scale layer. Okay, so a quarter of 700 is like... Let's call it 300. It's more than or less than that, but... that was maybe too crusty. I'm still not married to keeping The Town of Nowhere as a headliner title. You could do Mirage Express, The End of the Line. It is in Texas, so it is like... Like, I'm kind of about End of the Line. Ghost Train, I think, is on there. Could be Ghost Train. People love simplicity. I mean, like, what is it? Black Ops 2? Yeah, Mirage Express, Into the Line, A Town of Nowhere Adventure. Yeah, something like that could work as well. Thing is, I can't buy the Steam page until I come up with a name, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, as far as Texas goes, Steam Train would be pretty high speed rail. It's higher speed than the rail they've got right now, which is not a whole lot. Into the Line is so simple and yeah. I mean, Into the Line I feel like rolls off the tongue more. I don't think we capitalize either the O or the T. All right. Scale layer. Let's scale it down to like half. So let's call that 450. It's more than half, but whatever. And then layer, scale layer, 720. We might have to do the pixel art manually. That's unfortunate. Naming is very hard. What's up? The boy was saying things. Render pattern grid. Yeah, I've induced like heavy decision paralysis in the entire community. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You can change the name any point during the pre-release. I think that it would still be good for the game. It's raster? Is that a problem? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about a lot of things. Is I'll like do a thing where I'm voting for it or whatever, and then like I'll flip a coin, and then I get an answer, and I'm like, that sucks. I hate that actually. Not gonna lie, that this song kind of sucks. Oh, these are all like covers. Got it. DJ Big Malice. No, I just have to like bring it all together, but I mean, Dark Souls sounds really cringe and stupid too, but once you get used to the name, it's not that bad. You are right. Okay, so we got to go all the way up the F. I think we can just do that. Yeah, that works just fine. What is the polite maximum number of people you can order, and why is it 6? Because that's how many people you can put in an SUV? After a certain point, you just... You shouldn't be ordering more than 6, yeah. Like, it starts getting weird. Ever heard of clown cars? Yeah. Disco Elysium's a banger title, and it just, yeah, it doesn't make any sense when you think about it. I mean, maybe by the end of the story it does. I don't know. Oh, because I put the white on this layer. Yeah, and then I can just merge this down in this layer. Mirage Express is winning the vote, with Into the Line coming in second, but there's a pretty big gap there. I kind of like Into the Line more, I think. I'm going to argue with Chad on that one, but that's part of the reason we did this. Because sometimes I'll flip a coin and I don't like the answer, and it's like, well, you must have cared about the other answer. Yeah, that's very much a thing for me. Name it Ruby. I feel like that one's taken. Why do you look crusty? Hmm. You're looking like an evil music performer today. No pixel shading? I think that it just doesn't... It's not quite right. I think it's these gaps are too skinny. What if... I mean, I think Town of Nowhere being the subtitle is probably a good idea. Try making it look, instead of making it look like separate pixels, try to do scan lines. I mean, it shouldn't be raster in the first place, but it is. I mean, Mother worked as a name because they didn't know English, though, right? Well, thank you. I hope you enjoy your nog. Mother actually references the game itself? Does it? I didn't play a bunch of that. It's called Mother because of John Lennon, sure. Oh, translators needed for Bunless thing. The fuck is this, Andre? Why are you being eaten? Okay, anyway. It's well done. Wait a minute. And what's this? Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so many not real songs in here. Fade. Dork Dreams. I have a feeling that, yeah, is this... I think that's an actual Dio song. Andre's stream title specifically said not Vor. Yeah? So that was Gazette. Goopel? Losing Sanctuary, sure. I think it's these lines all look very thin. What did you mention a week or so back? Twitch's Sammy extension has a new AI bro, Deb. I don't know who Sammy is to know how to have a shit about that. So I guess I can't. I don't know who that is to know why I should care. Did they fuck up something on Twitch? Is it going to affect my bank account? Am I now using AI without realizing it? Like, yeah, there's so much shit going on in the world that I can't fucking hold it all together. Oh, that thing. Yes. I've heard a lot of people having issues with that. It's used by a lot of streamers. Stream Assistant program. Yeah. I think I saw Aaron posting about that, and I was just like, that sounds weird. Retweet. Yeah, I've never used it. All the other devs ditched it. I know that there are several different people working on like an alternative version of it or something. Yeah, I guess I dodged a bullet. Aaron, yeah, Aaron Bunn. They're good people. I think the 3 lines is too much. Maybe 2 lines is right. This may not be the font for this. It may just not be the right font for this. Ugh. I can imagine it's a huge resource hog, which explains some of Vinny and other big streamers having massive lag spikes. Yeah, I don't. I think a lot of legacy streamers just weren't even aware that it was a fucking thing. That's not right. That's like Impact, but different. It's not Snow. It's not Asimov. No, that's like football. No, that isn't it. See? There's one that I have that's kind of like Old West. I got it for a Ouija board thing that I was working on. I don't even remember why I was making a Ouija board thing, but End of the Line more has like a Electric Wizard vibe. D? No. F? G? So much of art is just stupid shit like this. Ombre. It's not very ombre. I don't really know why that's ombre. E F G H I J K L. I think this is the one that we're currently using, yeah. Necropolitan? M. Mannerly Thin, that's almost impossible to read. M. Monospace, Gothic, Male, In. O. P. Pirate. Q, I guess. R. Rowdy. S. That's very 80s looking. Necropolitan. Kind of slaps as a term. I mean, I still don't know if that's it. Like, I'm literally just throwing shit at the wall at this point. I think that's the wrong font, because we already are using, like, a Gothic font for the rest of it. I didn't really care for either of those. Gazette, Goople, Go To and Play. Okay, so that was them. Okay. Hannah Lee. Stygian Rail is good. Stygian is like the Greek, right? Related to the River Styx. I mean, like, Stygian Line or Stygian Express could be fine. S. Stygian is an okay word. Is Charon or Charon line? It's not that. T. U. V. W. Woodcut thin. Whimsy. Nope. X. Y. Year of the Fairy Cakes. Z. I mean, 18th century isn't awful. Yeah, Charon is the guy that rows you across, right? I mean, like, I kind of don't hate that. Crack Johnny? No. That font you see on a ticket? Yeah, I don't know what that would be on an old one like this. So someone already said that, but... Copper Line? Oh, that's not the name of a font. You're just saying Copper Line because... Oh god, no, that ain't it. Any pun with ghostwriting? Not that I can think of. That was Hannah Lee. The tall letters one looked good. What was that? Corporate thin? There's a wiki feed, but for fonts? Sure. People cataloging fonts. I do like stuff like that. Let me see if I can duplicate this and maybe do some funky shit to it. People be out there cataloging fonts. Layer, scale, layer. Let's go with the 4, 3, 1. Should be like half. And then if we scale it back with no interpolation, then it should be... That's really not doing it. I gotta go, I think, smaller than that. So maybe like 200? And then scale it back up. I think this is one that we gotta do the old school way, which sucks. How Horse Girls Reach the Glue Factory. Do people still play that game? Like, anyone here still playing? Okay, alright, alright. Yes, I do. Yes, okay. I think I've got an idea. So I think what I do is I do this, then this, then... select invert. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so now... No, that's not gonna work. Trying to figure out an easy way of doing this, and I just don't think there is one. Angus Digital is out? Is that one of the horse girls? Trying to keep up to date with what chat's talking about. You winning, son? Uma is peak queer baiting slop. There's queer baiting in it? I thought it was just horse waifus. I mean, yeah, I guess you could still be into Yuri and be gay about it that way. I don't know. I wasn't thinking that. Can we marry the train as a joke ending? I don't think that would work. They're gay for each other sometimes. Yeah, I mean, this looks too high res. And it still looks like shit. Is it bait or is it just because women are in it? Yeah, I think it's just because they're all women in it. Yeah, all the ships have to be Yuri because they don't have... Oh, Jesus, fuck. I don't like that pixel there. Or this one. Give it a little bit more of a gradual slope. Same with this one here. Make it double thick instead of regular thick. Same with that there. Toho 7 is mostly men, but they're all obscure. That doesn't change the length of the D. It's weird that the D goes over that line. That doesn't seem right at all. You see this right here? Does not seem like it should go down that far. Hey, Bernasco Witch, how you doing? That's not what I said. Toho has 7 men in its entirety, and they're obscure. Never mind. They make yaoi of the very few men in Toho, would include a sentient cloud and a talking turtle. I wouldn't know where to start referencing Toho. 7 guys and the bust in my eyes. 4 big. I don't think this font's doing it for me is the issue. I'm sorry. We're just going to be fussing around with the same shit for a while because that's... Dayton? Galaxy Shift? Full House ass shit right there. F. E. F. G. Okay. Old train tickets. I don't really want to buy one, but shopping might be able to get us past a lot of, like, Rail memorabilia from the 70s. I mean, the font is about as basic bitch as it comes. We got this shit WebP image that we can zoom in on. That does sound good. I could make my own custom font, but that's not easy. I like this one that they've used for Washington. I know I have this font. I just don't remember what it's called. Or alternatively, we use this. That's pretty cool. I think that's too much. I think I want this. I want like the old Texas. It's like Howdy Doody or something along those lines. HIJKL. M. Cowboy Curtis or something like, is that what it's called? Codex Gigas. Cat's Child. Creature. Okay. Font used on Ouija. IFC Los Bandito. No? Font is free for personal use, but not for custom use. Or, right. Okay, so that's not it. Wood type and ask a Ouija board what font it uses. Parker Brothers Ouija board. God, what was it? Captain Howdy. I must have deleted that font because I can't find it anymore. It's not Coolsville. Dente Thin? Just use a regular ass font, no one will notice. Hollywood Hills. I don't think that's the right vibe. We're going for like... I'm gonna have to download one. It's just such an ass pain to find a font that I can actually use. Okay. Ouija board. Oh, no. Ouija board looking font. Okay. Show only free fonts. Okay, cool. What font is closest? I think that's just like Impact. Futura Bold, sure. Captain Howdy's family of fonts. Can't afford that. I don't even know if that's the right person. Someone's selling it on one website, but how do I know that they're the person who made it in the first place for this other person to bootleg it on this other website? These are tagged as Ouija board. They are not Ouija board, though. Font piracy is a real epidemic? Yeah, but like, how do I avoid buying font from someone who isn't the real user? How do I avoid stealing someone's font? Captain Howdy, yeah. Claridon? Nope, that doesn't exist anymore. You commission a font on Tumblr. Yeah, we're very shoestring budget right now. Yeah, I don't really want to steal font that I'm gonna like grab for another creator, but like I want other things that are similar to Captain Howdy. I think it is actually Harold's. It's very close to this font that we were using earlier. It's got similarities. Comment says, just a heads up to anyone who wants to buy this pack for a video game. According to the license, you are not allowed to ship the font in your game files. So if you want to use them, you have to embed the font files into your C file if it's compiled. If it's a scripting language, sorry, you're out of luck. So I guess I won't use that one. I think I'm going to sit on this one. I don't think I can... I'm not finding something that I actually enjoy here. Like, it could just be Impact font or some shit like that, but... O P Q R Roland. Rowdy heavy. Hi, boy. That's kind of more like Cracker Barrel font, isn't it? Does that say 80s or does that say old timey? That says 80s. T? Tarzan? Nah. Crustify it? Like, I could take the crusty. I mean, does that look like any of the reference images? I'm going to be honest with you, going up and down one, like you got to do a little bit more than that. Like, rather than just doing the same thing at a different pitch. This is from Heinous Henraven. I liked how the 80s felt on Cowboy Old Timey. Yeah. I mean, this is probably not a real ticket. This font would be good. What did I join? I'm looking at font to try and make art. Trying to figure out like what kind of font do I want for a game or a train based game. Spooky-ish train stuff. Think like Yuminiki and stuff like that. I think it's like the E doesn't work for me and the L doesn't work for me. If we cut off those ends and just make it a little bit simpler, would I like it more? No, because the I is weird too. Look up old Western movie posters. Train font. Like, not like that. Theater ticket fonts? I think you're right on that. Free for personal use. Well, that does give us something to work with. I think that's like Times New Roman or something like that. Like that font already exists more or less. Oh, Times New Roman is weighted to the right side. That one's weighted to the left. Interesting. Except for the M, which is not. Like the font on the Fistful of Dollars. Fistful. Oh, you mean like this. You probably don't mean the impact font version. I think I have that. I think I've seen that one in here. I assume Rye regulars. I'll give it a go. I don't seem to have it. Let me check and see what that looks like. I mean, that looks great. It's public domain? Hello? Okay. Weird ending. Wait, hold on. What's this? I think I can use this one because it's public domain. And this gives the Howdy Doody vibe, but different. Do 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 do. I don't know why it's in here. Well, thank you. Oh, that's a good point. The ticket might have like an irregular style. I think it was like Rye was the name of it. Yeah, yeah. Graphic design is like a whole thing. Part of what makes graphic design so good is that you shouldn't notice it. Oh yeah, those two should be connected. Boom, 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 doom, 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 boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, no, this sucks. I hate making font. Thank you, font makers. Do do do. I think this is gonna just like. I don't think this will pixelize right. Right. This one's Knights. I just needed to play that one because I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, we absolutely have to do Neon Genesis Evangelion. Like, why the fuck is that here? I think I just select all of the letters, then I remove the pink. Calibri is still on the table. The font? There's a table font. I'm sure there is, yes. I think I can just do this. Yeah, this is the better way of doing it. I hate it though. There's got to be a better way. I mean, just downloading font that's the right thing in the first place is probably the trick. Short, relevant to the topic. Let me see what this is. I've heard about this, yes. This is cool. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. Isn't that so fucking cool? I was working on the E while you guys were gone, not like seeing this. And it looks like I'm almost there. You know what also help is probably if this was not the same color. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. I mean, like, that's just the way things are. Companies love to shit out product. Cool. Saudi Arabia's public investment fund that bought EA is allegedly having financial issues. Oh. Maybe. Oh no, EA will turn into a shit company now because of Saudi Arabia's involvement. Like, that's the biggest thing for me is it's just like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's worse, but also like it already sucked, so I don't know, man. Not EA. Dear God. How will we get wonderfully creative games like um well the Dead Space? Dead Space. Dead Space is actually pretty cool. I wish I knew a better way of doing this. but I don't. So we don't. I think that this is necessary here, the gradient. And the big Sims 4 cracker quit out of nowhere. Oh, like the guy cracking the game? Sorry, I was still thinking about Cracker Barrel. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, man. I think I need to do like the big strokes in one big stroke so I don't go insane. What's going on with that in? Okay, it curves upwards there. So we want it to like... You can buy Nuka-Cola at fucking Cracker Barrel? Oh, I don't want there to be anti-aliasing. I want it to look pixely as shit. They had like 3 flavors of glass bottle. How weird. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, yeah, no, I tried doing that manually, or tried doing that, but it ends up just kind of like... It goes a little too hard on it, and it's like, lighten up a bit. It's just a little guy font. Like, don't be so mean to him. And the anti-aliasing was like, no. Right. But then you have to shop at Target. So yeah, I guess you got to go to Cracker Barrel. I don't think Cracker Barrel has done anything like ethically bad aside from make food that's not edible and then serving it. Like, but I mean, like, I mean, they probably don't treat their employees the best. It seems like the kind of place where they wouldn't, but just, you know. Costco had it all up in the area. I know they've got like payday loan or whatever. You can put your hot dog on not loan, but like what's it called when you buy something when you don't have enough money? Like Clara or whatever. Does the audio split not work with multi-stream? YouTube will still flag it on the fly. Their food is fine. It's not good. It's like Denny's. Like, you don't really want to eat at Cracker Barrel. Like, you don't You don't go to Cracker Barrel for food. You go for the ambiance of old white people. Like, it's not really for food reasons that you would go. Because the food itself is not, like, that good. The free corn muffins are alright, but you can't really fuck up corn muffins. It has a certain clientele. Yes, old white people. I had IHOP recently and it sucked. Yeah, it's not good. It's kind of like that. It's like Cracker Barrel isn't bad food. It's just not good food. Like I said, like an IHOP or like a Denny's. Like, this is technically food you will not starve as a result of eating Cracker Barrel. You just won't have a great time with it either. That's done. $15-$20 a plate. God. That's like still too much. Like, it's a ripoff, but like, it's not an unethical ripoff. They don't use slave labor. They just use minimum wage labor, which is like kind of the same thing, but different. We wouldn't be able to go anywhere if we were against that. I mean, your dad could be onto something that your pathetic healthcare having Canadian shit can't handle our awful food. We gain poison resistance over time. You guys have to go to the hospital over shit we eat on the reg. We eat trash. Everything's too damn expensive. Yeah. CNN tried to have like a whole thing about it, and they just re-explained income inequality. Where they were talking about a K curve in the market, and it's like, you just mean income inequality. I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, yeah, the average person is broke and doesn't have money for luxuries. But there's some people who will buy an iPhone sock regardless of the fact that they don't have money to go out and eat food. Have we done O yet? End of... Oh, I've only done one word. Jesus Christ. Half of the O is in the D. It's different, though. The way the curve here works is slightly different, because this ends in a 2. This one ends in a 1, but it's a lopsided 1. The D ends with a, like, balanced pointy. It might be faster to create a zone for the bucket, yeah. What's the best way of cutting this? The problem is I've got these to delineate where each pixel is, but then I've got the green to do the rest of it. I could use a bigger brush. That might help. The fraps you get at McDonald's are just sugar. It's like all sugar. I sound like such an old man. Go and enjoy your frap. I don't give a shit. You have Cullivers? I have seen Cullivers, yeah. I've had Cullivers ice cream or cake? I forget which. I think it was ice cream cake. Something like that. It was good. Their shit's good. I see why there's, like, hype. I got a ton of free food from the Monopoly thing. That's awesome. Fucking based. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course. Get you that food. Eat a food. This is such finicky, slow work. Thank you guys for spending time with me while I do it. Not really sure where this track is trying to go, but I'd like for them to get there already. Reminds me, I've been dealing with a customer at work who keeps ripping apart our trash cans to shove McDonald's bags full of food. Apparently, he buys a full meal, eats a few fries, throws the rest away. What? Why that? I mean, customers, man. Customers are like feral beasts. They don't make sense. Next time you're in the store worrying if you're a bad customer, at least you're not throwing fucking McDonald's food everywhere. The customer's always right is awful, even in the original context of where it made sense. Yeah. You can just request the fucking Happy Meal toy. Just be like, look, I'm here for the toy. Can I get that bitch? I want them Beanie Babies. I almost did that for that, God, it was Inspector Gadget action figure that was multi-part that you had to get Cashier job is really miserable work, not gonna lie. As much as like this job can be rough sometimes, it's not customer service. You got to worry about doxing and hate raids and maybe someone creating like a hit list with you on it. But like I can turn you guys off at any second. So it wasn't Vor. What was Andre trying to do there then? Because that looks like Vor to me, man. And like, look, I'm not gonna ick your yum. If that's your fucking jam, you do you, man. You gotta make your fucking money. But the fuck? Yeah, actually, the fuck as well. Yeah, the extra food should get thrown away policy is one of the worst things that capitalism does. It's like, I wonder if there's any way to solve our hunger problems. Like, there is no hunger crisis. There's a resource management crisis. Not Vor as far... What does it matter if it's Vor? You can't draw Vor on Twitch? Wait, why can't you draw Vor on Twitch? That's only sexual if you're, like, into Vor. You can most definitely draw Vor on Twitch. Yeah, that's gotta be, like... It's like tentacle porn, right? Like, tentacle porn was invented so that way they could get around the censor. Like, surely Vor is the same thing, where you can just go around the censor because it's so out there that... How would that be considered porn? I mean, I know better, and you know better. I mean, you can't draw Twitter, you know, tentacle porn on Twitter either, but like... I can do this. This kind of works. Just do it as one massive thing instead. Yeah. Like, I remember the Trader Joe's in Austin, the one over near City Hall, right? On Main Street. Total assholes there. Won't let you dig in their trash. Don't ask how I know that. You make do sometimes. You help out the community. You do what you can. Sometimes that involves stealing trash. I think I hear my wife. I think she's messing around with the lock right now downstairs. Either that or someone's breaking in. In which case I die soon, so, you know. Assuming that I'm gonna die soon, thank you guys for showing up for stream. It's my wife. There's nothing on this street worth coming down this road, really. Nice knowing me, thanks. was all right. You know, being alive. But things happen. People get stabbed. Local Little Caesars would donate / I mean, like, donate it to the homeless shelter or something. Like, who gives a shit? You're gonna have to make a big deal out of it so no one even knows that you're giving away food. Those are like franchises. I know. Oops. Chill stream to draw to? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, is that you guys are doing art or whatever that you do along with me, you know? I think I like that more. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. We don't have an H yet. We do have an E? The in, not that E though. Some bleach their old bread. That's fuck. You poison the trash so the homeless don't eat it. Oh my god. What's up, man? Come on in. He said Myrrh. Are you trying to tell me something, Boyd? I love you too, boy. Yeah, I mean, I do hear my wife downstairs, so I do think I'm gonna have to go. The Hermit is here to tell me that it's time. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I should check and see if there's any art. I don't see any on the Discord. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, let's raid someone. Who's live? I'm actually gonna here, hold on. All these people sent me stickers. So let's see if any of them are live. Okay, Sharksided did send me stuff, so let's raid Sharksided. Big Nose Bug is doing a charity thing, so there's that as well. So let's raid them. I haven't had a chance to thank all these people yet. No RP of any kind. Oh, I don't type it into their chat. All right. Big Nose Bug isn't live right now, or I'd raid them. All right. I'm going to go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, don't do anything I would do.